Breaking news on Martyn Lucas Investors channel. We are looking at XRP. It's having a good recovery. That $2 level was hit. It was a key level, and ever since we have been moving to the upside. Currently sat around $2.38. We have got bullish divergence on the chart. This might be the breakout that takes us to $5, $10, $33. So we're going to explore all of those levels and where I think this currency is going. It's my favorite cryptocurrency. I think it's going to perform very well, and I think it's on the cusp of a breakout. So please do hit the like button if you like XRP as well. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. But remember, anything I say in this video is not financial advice. This is just my thoughts and opinions only, and anything I say during this video, please do not copy my trades. It is just for educational and entertainment purposes only. Let's look at the chart. So where are we? Let's just take a step back. I was just showing my viewers, this was during a live show that this was created. I was showing them my research on XRP's price. We are now in 2020. We are now in 2025. So this is the year after the halvening, which basically means previously we've seen that means it is the year where XRP and alts and Bitcoin perform the best. This is the year of the bull market. This is where we should see the majority of our gains. This is where we have to start being very vigilant and keeping on top of the charts and being very vigilant with how the stock is trading, getting ready to take profits. We don't want to be holding the bag. As I've just mentioned, the biggest problem people have in a bull market, it happens very quickly. You get too emotional, you end up not taking any profits, and you ride it down 90%, and then you have to wait another 4 years. I am not going to do that this cycle, and I'll explain to you why and where I think it's going and how I'm going to keep on top of it. So this is some of my research. This is 2017. I was just showing my viewers on the live stream how quickly bull markets start and finish. What we saw in 2017 was a 738% move in 22 days. That was the majority of the XRP games happened in 22 days. 738% in 22 days. That was the alt season. And there it was up and it was down. It was and then in 22 days that happened. And how long did it take for it to go down 80%? 28 days. It actually went down more than 80. Let me show you from the peak to that bottom over there. 28 days, it crashed 81%. So you have to be very quick. This isn't one you can just hold and leave for 2-3 years. Yes, you can hold it for the long term, 10-15 years, but it is very volatile, and you would have to wait for another 4 years until you see gains like this again. So we have to stay on top of it. And just before that 2017 run, we had the earlier 2017 run, which was 531% in 13 days. So that was 13 days, 531%, 22 days, 738%. This was 2021. Remember, there wasn't many gains for XRP. It was being suppressed by the court case. There is no longer a court case for XRP in terms of, is XRP a security? No, it's not. We already know that. That's why it was suppressed that time round. This time it is being listed on exchanges again. Back then it was delisted from exchanges, so it's a different set of scenarios. That's why it didn't perform that well, but even then it did 200% in 8 days. So very quick. The majority after that breakout was 200% in 8 days. So after our breakout was about 63 cents in my opinion. What have we done so far? We had a 300% move in 35 days. So it is completely normal when we move on to our main chart here, where this is my strategy on how I'm getting out this market. It is completely normal that we are accumulating, that we're going sideways, that we've had a little bit of a sell-off. It is very, very bullish that we've held $2. $2 was my first line of support. It's a major level of support, and that's what we've been trading. What are these green levels here? These are the levels that are also, in my opinion, these are the first levels I started selling XRP. Where was I buying XRP? Between 30 cents and 50 cents. Why am I selling at $3? Do I think it's not going any higher? No, it's just because I want to, it's my own strategy. Everyone should have their own strategy, but my strategy is to get my initial out. And why these green levels? Because they're very important Fibonacci levels where there might be retraces. The 786 from the all-time high was at $2.62. The 1618 from the 2021 high, a very important level, was at $2.98, and the all-time high is at $3.31. So when we hit these two levels, the 1618 and the 786, I decided to take out my initial and a plus a little bit more. That's when I came out and I did a video titled 50% drop. Not because I thought a 50% drop was coming, but because I wanted to bring you the information, something that's not clickbait, because I explained in the video a 50% drop can occur, but what's more likely, if you go back and watch the video, I said is a 30 to 40% drop. Why did I title it 50% drop? So I can bring it out to you and show you and entice you into the video to explain to you, yes, a 50% drop can occur. What I'm expecting is a 30 to 40% drop, and just to make it clear to you guys that 50% drops are very, very normal in cryptocurrency, and you have to be prepared for it. If you're not prepared for a 50% drop in the cryptocurrency markets, you're in the wrong place. So what occurred when I put out that video? Well, at resistance, I explained I wanted to come on and tell you exactly what I'm doing with my money. We had a 35% correction. That is exactly in line with what I thought. Also in that video, I said it's not a matter of when, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when we get a 50% drop. And I explained to you in a bear market, in a crypto bull market, in the history of a cryptocurrency, a 50% drop is not that unlikely, and it will definitely happen in the bear market once XRP is its top, whether it's $4, $5, $10, $33, it will 100% drop 50%, it will probably drop 80%. So if you think you're not going to be on a volatile journey, you are. So that was the first drop, then $2 was a support, then we made another 43% move to the upside, then we came back down to $2 was support again, and in a few days we made another 20%. And then this time around, what was interesting was I was predicting this drop to $2 because there was a line of support, but it wasn't a very strong line of support. And $2, if we came back down to $2, it would have been bullish divergence. What is bullish divergence? Why am I talking about bullish divergence? Because this bullish divergence is very important. If you go to the daily time frame, what you see is a higher low on the wicks. I do look at the wicks. Someone was mentioning Discord, why do you look at the wicks? Because that's because we're looking at quite a small time frame here. Wicks are important. It does show that last time round, the first time it dropped, all the buy orders were filled. It came down to $1.90. The next time, $1.97. This time $2. So all the buy orders are filled. The bulls are holding the $2 level stronger and stronger every time. Limit orders are set up there. They're not letting the price get below $2 this time around. And what that means is that it's a higher low. And on the RSI, what do we have? We've got, if you look down here on the chart, we've got a lower low. In trading terms, that's called bullish divergence. Bullish divergence is what you look for. This bullish divergence, if the rest of the market continues moving up, what we need is the S&P 500 to go up or sideways, just not a big sell-off. That will lead Bitcoin to get back above 100,000, and then Bitcoin might go on another run. And what will happen is XRP has that momentum of the bullish divergence. It has that support that's held at $2, and then it can take out the 786 at $2.61, break out this trend, make higher highs. That's what we need to see next, is higher highs. We need to get back above $2.60. If we get back above $2.60, I think all-time highs will happen in a week or two. As soon as we get back up that $2.60 and we close a daily candle there, we are only 10% away from that level now. And why is that level so important? Because just like we had higher lows here, we need higher highs. We don't want a lower high. For example, if we flip this chart, I'll show you what I mean. We invert the chart. We don't want, how we're looking at now, we don't want higher lows. We want lower lows so that trend breaks. So let me invert it again, and that hopefully explains it to you. We need to get back above this red sloping trend line and get back above the 786. That will mean the trend has changed. The higher lows have kept in force. We now have a higher high. That's all-time highs being broken. And then in another 22 days, if we have another 400% move to the upside, we are looking at potentially a $10, actually even higher, we're looking at an $11 XRP. So that can happen. That's happened in the past. That is one of the options. But we need to get back above $2.60. We'll break out of all-time highs. I am not going to be waiting to $10 to take my profits. I've already taken my initial out. I'll probably take out most of my profits between $4 and $5. Probably maybe 30% $4.71, another 20% at $5.27, another 15% at $6.33. Another 10% at $7.42, another 10% at $8.51, and then what's remaining I'll split between selling at around $10 and $33. If we get there, there won't be much left there, but I will keep some just in case we do. I don't need to wait for it to go as high. because I bought it at the lows. So those are all my levels. All these levels are researched. These are I've explained to them on the chart why I'm selling at those levels. No one can predict the top to the cent. That's why my strategy is leveling out. My strategy might not be suited to you. Do your own research. The 2618 from the 2021 high, that's my first take profit. The 1618 from the all-time high, that's a very important level, $5.30. 3618, 432, the 2618. So I'm giving myself the best chance of averaging out at the highs rather than trying to pick one certain price. So that's my full strategy on taking my profits. What's good to see on the RSI on the daily is we're not overbought, but we're in the bullish control zone. What's good to see on the MACD is we were red. That's why we were moving down and sideways, but the momentum is shifting back, and I won't be surprised to see the MACD switch green in the next couple of days. So it's looking good. It is getting to the very important stage. It's going to get exciting, it's going to get emotional, it's going to get volatile, but that final run of XRP is where I think is the best point to take profits, because it's going to get exciting. A lot of people are going to say XRP is going to go to $100 this cycle, XRP is going to go to $50, but in reality, that's probably when the high, the market top is going to be, is when everyone's the most excited. So I wish everyone the best of luck. I'm going to continue streaming. I'm going to continue telling you what I'm doing with my money. And I hope you continue watching, hitting that like button, subscribing. And I hope you appreciate what we do here. But I'm never going to lie to you. I'm never going to be like other channels and trying to sell videos by sensationalism. I'm going to always be honest, tell you exactly what I'm doing, and be here throughout the bear markets and the bull market. So if you did enjoy this video, there will be 2 videos, one up here, one down here for you to watch. But do stay tuned. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.